This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high schools.
Seattle man. Seattle man!
Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the quarterfinal match between Bellaire High School and Eisenhower High School. Should be a good one. Winner advances to the Final Four. Players, you know the sounds. This means you're right. This means you're wrong. And this the end of each period. Best of luck to Bellaire and Eisenhower. This is a battle of the team that has won more Texaco Academic Challenge matches than any other, Bellaire, against the team that has amassed the most points this year, Eisenhower. Your first question is this 5-pointer. In order to apply for a passport, what document is necessary to prove?
Eisenhower, Eddie.
Social Security card.
Citizenship.
Bellaire, Craig.
Birth certificate?
Birth certificate, that is correct. Or for citizens not born in the U.S., naturalization papers. For 5 points, in 1066, what were the two dominant tribes in the British Isles?
Eisenhower, Scott.
Anglos and Saxons?
The Angles and the Saxons, that's right. I have a 10-pointer. An art enthusiast, this billionaire oil man wrote Collector's Choice.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Getty.
And the Joys of Collecting. J. Paul Getty is right. For 5 points, in what kind of theater are plays presented on a stage that is completely surrounded by the audience?
Eisenhower, Matt.
Amphitheater.
Not that kind. Bellaire, do you know?
Bellaire, Samuel.
Open theater?
Let's call it a theater in the round. For 10 points, I have a visual question. Look at your screen, please. In this painting, Marsden Hartley has abstracted forms from nature. What natural form dominates this composition?
Bellaire, Samuel.
The hill?
Not the hill.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Trees.
Tree is right, the tree. For 10 points, name the only National League pitcher to throw a title-clinching no-hitter. Hint, he played for the Astros.
Bellaire, Craig.
Mike Scott.
And accomplished the feat in 1986. For 10 points, what are A. Shandong and A. Beijing? Thought I heard a kazoo there for a minute.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Wines.
They're not wines.
Bellaire, Samuel.
Strains of influenza?
Good for you, Samuel. Strains of influenza. For 5 points, if one Turner were leading his 1831 slave rebellion today, another Turner's cable news network would no doubt be...
Eisenhower, Scott.
Ted Turner's cable news network?
Covering it live.
Bellaire, Samuel.
Nat Turner and Ted Turner's cable network?
We're looking for both Turners, yes. Nat Turner's slave rebellion and Ted Turner's CNN. For 10 points, what type of therapy utilizes hot or cold baths or bubbling water?
Bellaire, Jerry.
Thermotherapy.
No, that's incorrect. Eisenhower? Looking for another 5-syllable word. It's hydrotherapy. For 10 points, it's seldom thought of as a concert instrument, but here it is in a beautiful rendition of... I think this is Gershwin's Lullaby that's coming up. We'll see.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Piano.
Listen and name it.
Bellaire, Craig.
Piccolo?
Well, that's the harmonica, and that wasn't Gershwin. That was Massenet's Meditation from Thais. Now, score for 5 points. Name the former U.S. First Lady who, in 1993, gave her first sit-down interview in 3 decades.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Lady Bird Johnson.
Limited to the topic of her career as a book editor, Bellaire.
Elad.
Kennedy.
Jackie Kennedy Onassis, we would say that is correct. For 5 points, these 2 consecutive months have a fly and a bug named for them.
Bellaire, Craig.
June and July?
Eisenhower, Matt.
April and May.
Ooh. Oh, no, it's the mayfly and the June bug. No score. Try this 5-pointer. What was the nationality of Lee Harvey Oswald's wife?
Eisenhower Scott.
She was a Soviet.
Soviet, Russian, same thing. Give him 5 points. For 5 points, an aged man harpoons a shark. The shark sinks carrying the harpoon, leaving the man...
Bellaire Samuel.
Leaving the man alone and the marlin mutilated and worthless. This is the...
Eisenhower Scott.
Hemingway's Old Man in the Sea.
That's the storyline from that book. Right. A visual question now worth 5. What type of bark is this?
Bellaire Samuel.
Birch bark.
It's birch bark. For 5 points, Congress has the power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive rights...
Eisenhower Scott.
Patents and copyrights.
We needed both of them, yes. Rights to the respective writings and discoveries, and that closes the book on the warm-up round. In a moment, we'll meet the players and resume with the bonus round. Look at that score. It's tied at 40 for Bellaire and Eisenhower. Now we'll focus on the outstanding competitors on today's program. We'll begin with the Bellaire High School team. Most victories in the 8 years of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. This is an all-senior team. The captain is Craig D. Almeida. He's a National Merit semifinalist, student conductor of the choir. He attended the Math Olympiad program, and he's an Eagle Scout. Next to him is none other than Jerry Lynn. President of the Math Club, that's Mu Alpha Theta, Vice President of Junior Historians, and he attended Boys State. Elad Sharon is next, captain of the academic decathlon team, parliamentarian of Model United Nations, treasurer of Amnesty International, and a member of that Mu Alpha Theta Math Honorary. And Samuel Klein, president of the Model United Nations, National Merit semifinalist, International Science Fair participant. He's been accepted to Harvard and is an avid donut lover. Well, that's a paradox, okay? The alternates are Edwin Yao and Brian Dupre, along with Ann Sung. Their sponsor, Mrs. Ida Medlin. That's the team from Bellaire High School. Their opponents from Eisenhower High, the captain is Matt Lacey, a senior National Merit semifinalist and student council treasurer. Robinson is next, Robinson Vu, a member of the golf team and of the academic decathlon team. Next is Scott Petty, a junior Citizen B state finalist and an academic decathlete, as is Eddie Vaughn, a senior member also of the current events team. Their alternates, Jamil Prentice and Anita Ballarao. Their coaches, Mark Jackson and Boyd Hemphill. That's the team from Eisenhower High School. Now let's meet the judges, shall we? They are Professor Tom Hudson, Department of Physics, University of Houston, Mr. Mike Mastandria, Executive Director, Marching Auxiliaries of America. Their decisions will be final. Now it's time for the bonus round. The players know the rules, so we'll begin the round with this, a 10-point toss-up. And you must get these 3 items in order. For the first time in the 93-year history of the Nobel Peace Prize, 3 people will share the award. They are Israel's Prime Minister, Israel's Foreign Minister, and the leader of the PLO. Name them.
Bellaire Elad.
Israel's Prime Minister is Rabin. Israel's Foreign Minister is Paris. And leader of the PLO is Arafat.
You got them all, Elad, for 10 points. And Craig, Jerry, and Samuel will join Elad for the animated films bonus. Only once have animated films captured the awards for Best Song and Best Musical Score in back-to-back years. The years, 1992 and 1993. Name the 2 films and the 2 songs. You'll earn 5 points for the first one you can name, 10 points for the second, and so forth. Fire when ready, but answer one at a time, please, so we may rule you correct or incorrect.
Beauty and the Beast.
That's correct for 5 points.
What are we naming? Aladdin.
That's correct for 10 points.
Little Mermaid.
No, we stop you with 15 points. Eisenhower?
A Whole New World.
Whole New World was the song from Aladdin, yes. Beauty and the Beast was the song from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, 15 to 15 on that bonus. Here's a 10-point toss-up. Math. 2 quarts and 1 pint represent what fraction of a gallon?
Bellaire, Craig.
5/8.
5/8 is right. Okay, Bellaire, par for the course is your bonus. All answers begin with the letters P-A-R. For 5 points, part 3 of Dante's Divine Comedy.
Paradiso.
Yes. For 10 points, French phrase for airmail.
Par avion. Par avion.
Is right and well pronounced. For 15 points, endocrine gland that controls calcium-phosphorus balance in the body.
Parathyroid.
That is correct. And for 20 points and a total of 50, fraudulent cleric in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales.
The pardoner.
The
pardoner.
partner is right. Excellent. They swept that. Par for the course category. Okay, here's another toss-up worth 10 for both schools. It housed a brazen censer, a golden candlestick, a table of showbread, and the Ark of the Covenant.
Eisenhower, Scott.
Temple of Solomon.
I'll continue, Bellaire, and featured the Holies and the Holy of Holies. Constructed while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, what was this portable place of worship which was not replaced until Solomon built the temple at Jerusalem? Do you know?
Bellaire, Jerry.
The covenant.
Anybody in the audience know? The tabernacle, right. Okay, we'll move along to a 10-point music toss-up. Listen to the immortal Bessie Smith and finish the lyric.
When you hear that the preaching has begun, bend down low, but drive away your sin. When you get religion, you want to shout and sing. There'll be a hot...
Bellaire, Samuel.
A hot time in...
Eisenhower, Scott.
hot time in the old town tonight.
Hot time in the old town tonight is right. The points go to Eisenhower. Assist from Samuel of Bellaire on that one. Here's an astronomy bonus for you, Eisenhower, for 5 points. Giants are between 10 and 100 times the size of our sun. What is the name for stars between 100 and 1,000 times larger than our sun?
Supergiants.
Supergiants, that's the term. For 10 points, most stars' names are from 3 languages. Name any 2 of them.
Latin and Greek.
Latin and Greek.
Do you happen to know the other one, just for fun?
French.
Arabic would be the other one. For 15 points, what do astronomers call a tiny, compressed star left after a supernova explosion?
Dwarf.
No? Would have been my guess. Bellaire?
Neutron star.
Neutron star is right. 15 to 15 on astronomy. Here's a toss-up for 5 points. It is a diuretic, a vasodilator, and a dehydrator. Name this commonly abused controlled substance.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Alcohol.
Alcohol is right. 5 points, and more importantly, Eisenhower, the first crack at the world geography bonus. For 5 points, what body of water do Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, and the Northwest Territories border?
Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay, that's the one. For 10 points, a naval vessel could sail directly from the Barents Sea into the Yellow Sea, White Sea, Caspian Sea, Beaufort Sea, or Mediterranean Sea. Which one?
Beaufort Sea.
No, but that's a good try. Bellaire?
Your answer?
The White Sea.
That is correct, the White Sea. There's the tone. That's all we have time for in the bonus round. We'll take a breather, and when we come back, these categories for the 60 seconds round: roots, or as they say in Texas, roots, math, presidential facts, and the mystery category. Thanks for staying with us. Our quarterfinal contest continues. The score is Eisenhower 90, Bellaire 150. Questions used in this competition are provided by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. Now for 60-second round business. You select a topic. You have 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. When time has expired, that's it. The second team may take a shot at any questions the first team misses. Get them all right, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. Eisenhower trails at this point, so Matt and company, what'll you have?
Math.
Math is the subject. Pencil and paper in order. Start the clock. Here we go. What is the value for the geometric mean of 2 and 18?
6.
Of complementary, supplementary, acute, and obtuse, what is the word for the relationship between consecutive angles of a rhombus?
Supplementary.
Over the set of real numbers, which of the 3 conic sections is a discontinuous curve?
Hyperbola.
About which of the following is the cosine function symmetric? X-axis, y-axis, or origin?
Y-axis.
Of odd, even, or neither, which one describes the sine function?
Odd.
Identify the portion of a sphere sliced off by a plane passing through the sphere's center.
Great circle.
If the radius of a sphere is doubled, by what factor is its volume multiplied?
8.
2 cubed times 3 squared equals what?
72.
What's the amplitude of the sine function?
1.
What fractional part of a day is 20 hours? Don't forget to reduce.
5/6.
In time.
Just in time, and that's 90 points for Eisenhower on math.
And we're not accepting great circle runs.
Bellaire, identify the portion of a sphere sliced off by a plane passing through the sphere's center.
Hemisphere?
That is a hemisphere. Great circle, a good try. Okay, that's a net 80 for Eisenhower on their category. Bellaire, what's your pleasure?
We'll take presidential facts, please.
Presidential facts for Bellaire. Start the clock. Here we go. All other presidents belong to one except Washington. He thought they were not a good. To what political party did Martin Van Buren belong?
Democratic. Democrat.
What president did Van Buren serve under as Secretary of State and Vice President?
Jackson.
How many months did William Henry Harrison serve as president?
1.
How did John Tyler block laws passed by the Whig Party in Congress?
He vetoed. Veto.
What unusual statement did James K. Polk make about his future plans when he became president?
He'd stay there for the rest of his life.
What was Zachary Taylor's profession for 40 years before becoming president?
General.
What cabinet position did James Buchanan hold under President Polk?
Secretary of State.
Why was Andrew Johnson an unusual choice to be Lincoln's vice president?
He was a Democrat. He was a Democrat.
Who was President Ford pardoned for any... Who did President Ford pardon for any... Yes, that's right. You saved me from misreading that one. And 90 points for Bellaire on their category, presidential facts. Eisenhower, if you can get this one right, then we have no net gain or loss for either team in this round. What unusual statement did James K. Polk make about his future plans when he became president?
He said he'd only serve 1 term.
Yeah.
Is exactly right. He would not seek re-election. That's the end of the 60 seconds round. We'll fasten our seatbelts and come back for Stump the Experts. Stay with us. In 8 short minutes, we'll find out which team is advancing to the Final Four. Will it be Eisenhower? They've got 190. Or Bellaire? They've got 250. We turn now to the Stump the Experts round. Difficult questions. Good luck to both teams. We start with a 15-point visual question. Take a look at this painting by Frederick Church and identify 2 rivers.
Eisenhower, Matt.
The Niagara River and the St. Lawrence River.
I'll finish for Bellaire. The one depicted here and the one associated with the school of painting he represents.
Bellaire, Samuel.
Niagara and the Hudson.
Is right. He's a member of the Hudson River School. Good try, Matt. For 15 points, squid ink used to color and flavor foods is known as what? Give the correct word, and you've also named one of Crayola's 64 colors.
Bellaire, Elad.
Indigo.
Not that one.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Aquamarine.
No, it's sepia. For 20 points, the site of the first seat of federal government under the U.S. Constitution is designated...
Eisenhower, Scott.
New York City.
As a national memorial, name the historic building located in New York City, Bellaire.
Bellaire, Craig.
Jefferson Hall.
This is a tough question. It's Federal Hall. For 15 points, the Rio Negro flows into which major river?
Bellaire, Craig.
The Amazon.
That is correct for 15 points. I have a math question now worth 20. Give the derivative with respect to x of the inverse tangent of x.
Bellaire, Craig.
The cotangent of x times the cosecant of x.
Not what we're looking.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Negative cotangent of x times cosecant of x.
We have 1 over the quantity 1 plus x squared. No score. I have a 15-point math or music question. Which of the 3 B's of classical music composed this serenade?
Eisenhower, Matt.
Beethoven.
Bellaire, Craig.
Brahms.
That's the one, Johannes Brahms. I have another 15-pointer. Name the 3 largest population groups in the region of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bellaire, Elad.
The Serbs, the Croatians, and the Bosnian Muslims.
Is right for 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. What flammable gas is prepared through the reaction of water with calcium carbide? 20 points.
Bellaire, Craig.
Carbon dioxide.
Not that one.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Hydrogen gas.
The gas is acetylene. For 15 points, which illness prompted doctors to tell the child Wilma Rudolph that she would probably never walk again?
Bellaire, Samuel.
Polio?
That's the one. Very good, Samuel. For 20 points. In 1958, who recorded the first classical LP to sell 1 million copies?
Eisenhower, Scott.
Van Cliburn?
Van Cliburn is right. I have an art question now for 15 points. Identify the artist or the technique used in this.
Eisenhower, Scott.
Dürer?
Albrecht Dürer. Engraving is the technique. For 20 points, evidence discovered at the site of a 65-million-year-old asteroid collision in the Yucatan Peninsula may indicate the chemical responsible for the extinction of dinosaurs. Name the suspected compound which may have produced a dust cloud lasting 20...
Eisenhower, Robinson.
Iridium?
lasting 20 to 40 years. What is the compound? Bellaire?
Bellaire, Samuel.
Silicon dioxide?
No, it's sulfuric acid. Now, score, I have a 15-pointer. An item worn on the skin may help smokers kick the habit. What is the two-word?
Eisenhower, Eddie.
Nicotine patch.
That's the phrase, nicotine patch, right. I have a 20-pointer. What voracious insect hunters have proved to be successful as an alternative to pesticides for use by cherry growers in Oregon? 20 points.
Bellaire, Samuel.
Anteaters?
No, you're in there thinking, though, Samuel. Eisenhower?
Matt.
Bats.
Bats is right. Give that man 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. Since 1869, when they were first imported from France to Boston, these insects have munched their way across the continent, sometimes defoliating 10 million acres a year. Name these ravenous moths.
Eisenhower, Robinson.
Termites?
Bellaire.
Bellaire, Jerry.
Locust.
There they are, gypsy moths. Now I have a music question worth 20. Listen to this piece composed to celebrate the end of the War of Austrian Succession and identify either the composer or the work.
Bellaire, Craig.
Mozart.
Not Mozart. Listen to some more.
Eisenhower, Matt.
Haydn.
Closer, Handel, Royal Fireworks Music. Here's a 20-pointer. When you hear or when you listen to a seashell, what is the ocean's roar you hear?
Bellaire, Samuel.
The vibrations caused by air echoing through the passages in the cell?
Eisenhower, Eddie.
Blood going through your ear.
It's the reflected sound of blood moving through the veins of your ears is right. Eisenhower trails by 45. I have a 15-pointer. What weak and unpopular French king was on the throne during the War of Austrian Succession and the...
A little less than 2 minutes, Eisenhower, Scott.
Louis the 15th?
And the 7 Years' War in the 18th century, right. I have a 20-point question, dimensional analysis. A speed of 75 miles per hour equals how many feet per second? We'll give you plenty of time to work it out as Bellaire leads by 30. 75 miles per hour equals how many feet per second? About a minute and a half left in the contest.
Eisenhower, Robinson.
110.
110 is right for 20 points. I have another 20-pointer. Which word completes the following from Henley's Invictus? In the fell clutches of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but...
Bellaire Jerry.
Not bowed.
Question goes to Eisenhower. You trail by 10. In a 20-pointer, we needed exactly bloody but unbowed. No score. For 15 points, during what century did the Belgians gain their independence from the Dutch?
Bellaire Elad.
The 19th.
1830 was the year. 19th was the century. Yes. I have a 20-point question. If a journey from A to B at a speed of 30 miles per hour takes 12 minutes longer than the return trip from B to A at 48 miles per hour, how far apart are A and B? I'll read it again. A journey from A to B at a speed of 30 miles per hour takes 12 minutes longer than the return trip from B.
Eisenhower Robinson.
18 miles.
From B to A at 48 miles per hour, how far apart are A and B Bellaire?
Bellaire Samuel.
2/3 miles.
No, the answer is 16 miles. There's the tone. The contest is over. Close as it is. Let's check again with the judges. The score is correct. The game is official. The final Eisenhower 315. Bellaire 340. The winners, Bellaire High School. Our congratulations to Eisenhower on a game valiantly fought. Bellaire, good luck in the semifinals. You'll face Memorial. Next week on our quarterfinal round, it's going to be South Houston and St. John's. I'm Chip Beal. Hope to see you then.
Join us again next Saturday when 2 more Houston-area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge.